Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Fredrick, Colorado. Today we're gonna go over a new inventory unit. This trailer just showed up yesterday from Cimarron. This is a 2026 Cimarron Norstar 2-horse bumper pull. It's got some cool options that isn't typically standard, but it's not loaded out either. It's just a really nice setup trailer. We'll walk around this trailer, go over some options. With the 2026, this is a 25th anniversary edition. So if you buy a trailer this year that's a Cimarron, it's in that 26 model year range, you will get a special little sticker from Cimarron on your trailer that says 25th anniversary. Anyway, we will start up here at our front tack room. Pretty standard for every inventory unit we order. We are going to put a fold-up step on there. It's not crazy expensive to do, and we feel it just helps, stepping in. It saves you about 8 inches a step. You can see just kind of how much it saves you stepping into that trailer, especially if you're getting some big heavy saddles you got to get in there in and out. This is a 42-inch wide door, so we give you guys an extra wide door on this trailer just because with our swing out saddle rack, we didn't want to fill your whole door space with that saddle rack when it swinged out. We wanted you to be able to swing that saddle rack out and still have room to step beside that saddle rack and get in your tack room if you need to without having to constantly swing that saddle rack in and out. On our saddle rack itself, again, it is swing out on a gas shock, but everything on this is adjustable and modular. So we have 2 saddle racks down low, 2 blanket bars up high. They run in this sliding track with 2 set bolts. So again, you can adjust the height of these to whichever height you want to. You can remove them if you want to remove them, if you only wanted 1 and 1. If you wanted to add, a 3rd blanket bar or a 3rd saddle rack, you could easily do that by just sliding them in your sliding track. And it runs on a gas piston, so it will hold your saddles kind of out, and then once you get it to a certain point, that piston will kind of pull it back and secure it against that wall. So you don't need any clips or anything like that to hold that in place. That gas shock will do that for you. On our door here, we do have a sliding type window on our door, brush tray down low. We will try and put some type of ventilation on any tack room you get, whether it be a window type. If we can't do a window on a door, we will do a roof vent. Just so if you guys get, you've been riding all day, your blankets get sweaty and stuff like that, we want to give you guys a way to air out that tack room while you guys are traveling back home. Then in our brush tray, it is a 3-compartment brush tray, so you'll have 3 compartments split by this kind of little fin thing. Again, they are drill holed in the bottom of all those, so you will be able to, if something freezes, breaks, leaks, it'll contain it to one of those compartments and allow it to drain so it doesn't make your whole brush tray nasty. Fold-up step will run on the same gas shock that holds this in, so again, you don't have any clips or anything to worry about wearing out. That gas shock will kind of hold it up for you and then keep it down. In our tack room, pretty standard stuff in here. There's not a whole lot to talk about in our tack room. We have our spare tire mounted here on our driver's side wall. Be right next to your junction box for kind of all your wiring to your trailer. Behind me on our partition wall, we do have a full row of bridle hooks up high. We will always try and carpet behind our bridle hooks where your bridles are gonna be hanging. That way they don't scratch up your trailer. They deaden that noise for your horses. I mean, the back side of this wall is right where your front horse is gonna be standing, and they're gonna haul a lot better the quieter we can keep it. So again, it's gonna keep your bridles looking nice, your trailer looking nice, and it's really gonna help your horses haul a little more comfortable, not hearing those bridles bang off this wall constantly while you're traveling. In our dead corner here, where you walk in behind the door, we do have a 30-gallon corner water tank set up on a stand, so it's always great to be able to carry water with you guys while you're traveling, filling buckets, watering horses. If you get somewhere in this winter time, sometimes fairgrounds will shut off their water, stuff like that. So if you always have water on board with you, you don't really have to worry about an emergency situation where you can't find water. And then you don't have to, find a gas station with water. You can pretty much pull over anywhere while you're traveling, water your horses, your dogs, stuff like that. LED lighting in here, kind of hard to see on the camera because it's tucked up behind this. But you have an LED light here in your doorway of this trailer, and then LED lighting throughout, and that is switched on from the inside. This is a charcoal metallic color. It's kind of hard to see on this side, but when we get to the other side, you guys will be able to see it a little better. One of the biggest upgrades that we did on this trailer, or I should say the biggest upgrade we did on this trailer, is we did drops on your hip side. Standard from Cimarron is going to be your bigger sliding type windows for airflow. On this one, it's a little bit more upgraded. We did these big drops, and you can see just how much it opens this up and how much airflow you can get. Really, really good option, especially if you're in a hotter state to where you can get stuck on the highway. It pushes 100 degrees. Your horse can get pretty hot in a standstill when there's not moving air. So as much air as we can get possibly moving through a trailer, the better, especially in those hot summer months. So these drop windows allow you to do that. On your hip side drop windows, you're going to kind of have 2 options. You can run them open like I have them right now. You also have a sliding type in there as well. So if it was a little colder out, but you still wanted to move some air, you can always run your sliding type window in that drop as well. Super easy to run. They're all lockable windows. All the locks on this trailer will be keyed the same, so you don't have to worry about carrying multiple keys. It's a really slick system Cimarron uses. Above our tie outs here, we do have a tie out front and back, again for 2 horses. 16-inch LED light above that And then down low, we are on two 3,500-pound Dexter rubber torsion axles. You do get your full length running board except where the step is, because this trailer is 6'10" wide. We're 7'1" tall. Move around to our load side of this trailer. We do have a 60-40 split rear door. We like to do the 60-40 in case you want to keep one door shut. While you load, you still have enough space to get a horse just through your one door. If you have a horse that likes to turn around, and kind of enclose them in there, make them feel a little more trapped. And then again, if you do want to run a folding rear tack wall, we can install those as well, and that 60 door will, or that 40 door will match right up to that folding rear tack. We have an 8-inch LED light back here for loading and offloading, again, giving you guys enough light while you're loading and offloading that you guys don't get in a jam, your horses can see, you can see, and just kind of keeping everybody safer. In our trailer, every single Cimarron, no matter if it's this horse model is the Norstar, or Lone Star livestock model, or Freedom toy hauler, is going to come standard with our 4-inch center and aluminum floor. Again, this is a V-truss floor, so it somewhat locks together where they weld everything. All your welds are hidden underneath this trailer. This is the strongest floor you can get in the horse trailer out there today. It's on 4-inch centers. Most manufacturers are going to be on 12, 16-inch centers. So again, wherever, think about a horse's foot, wherever it stands on this floor, it is pretty much going to be directly over a support beam. So again, strongest floor on the market. Then we do just have our rubber mats on this trailer. Really big upgrade. One of the best upgrades you can make in a trailer, in my opinion, especially aluminum floored trailer, is doing worm flooring. We don't have it in this trailer, we have it on a few on our lot. If you pour it on top of this floor, you'll never have to worry about your floor going bad like you do with most aluminum floors. If you do worm in a trailer, it'll just kind of seal it to the floor. You don't have to clean, you don't have to pull mats, anything like that. So that'd be a big upgrade. If you are looking to make a decent upgrade to your trailer, that's an upgrade I would do. Inside our Norstar model, this trailer specifically, you are going to be fully insulated walls and ceiling. No matter what Cimarron you order, again, similar to their floor, no matter what Cimarron model you order, you are getting a fully insulated roof. And on the Norstar models, like this trailer, which is their horse trailer model, you are getting fully insulated walled, lined and insulated walls as well. So again, Norstar model, you're getting fully insulated in your horse trailer compartment. No matter what model you order, you're getting that aluminum floor and your fully insulated roof. In our stall areas here in this trailer, we do have D-rings in our front stall. Again, you can put like a canvas feed bag, corner feed bag in this corner, be able to feed easily through your big drops on your head side. We do have a solid divider here with padding on each side of your dividers. If you've had our dividers in the past with our plastic clips, sometimes those clips would break. That's probably our biggest complaint we got with the padding, is the plastic clips that hold them on would break. So we went to these metal rivets. Again, so that's a pretty big upgrade. Well, I wouldn't say a big upgrade, but really user-friendly as far as not having to worry about your clips breaking anymore. We have two-way roof vents in this trailer, one for each stall. Again, these are set up to either pull air in or pull air out, kind of keeping with that concept of keeping fresh, clean air flowing over your horses. Same in this stall, we are going to have D-rings for hay bags, tie rings up high for tying your horses, or hanging buckets, feed bags. If you want to hang a hay net, first run your corner feed bag, you can do that as well. As we're walking out of this trailer, versus a butt bar, we do run our strap. The only time we will run a butt bar versus a butt strap is if you're running like a smaller door or folding rear tack, where your butt bar can kind of fall safely. If you run a full-length butt bar here, it's not going to be able to clear the floor, and horse can back into it, kind of get tangled up. So we'll run this strap unless it's kind of a smaller gap we need to span. We do have in our brake lights now, it is integrated. You don't have to option backup lights anymore. You notice in our brake lights, there's a white X in the middle of them now. So every trailer that comes standard with these backup lights now, so if you throw your truck in reverse, it's going to kick those backup lights on. You don't have to option them anymore. Cimarron just includes them in the price now. To move down our head side of this trailer, your driver's side, it's going to look real similar to that passenger side minus tack room door. Also gives you guys a real good look at that charcoal metallic color off the sun side with a little more color to look at. One of our most popular colors, or probably our most popular color besides white, is the charcoal metallic. And this gives us a really good look on this side of Cimarron drop windows. These are a little different than the hip side because we do have the jail bars to keep your horses from sticking their heads out. So these are kind of a three-way window. Just like our other side, you can run your sliding type. If you want just a little airflow, you can run them positioned down like I have them right now if you want to really maximize that airflow. But again, jail bars keep your horses from sticking their heads out. And the thing I really like about Cimarron windows is you can easily drop your jail bar here, have access to your feed bags. You can feed, you can water easily from the outside, you can tie and untie your horses from the outside. And it all works really efficiently with Cimarron's system here. And then again, you can easily run this. And they're super stout. We actually had a picture that someone sent us. The tornado whipped up their Cimarron and dropped it on one of these windows, and the window kind of got stuck out like this and was holding the whole weight of the trailer up on its side just with those window hinges. They are all greasable, so if they get squeaky, you can grease all your hinges on a Cimarron. Again, super simple system they use on all their stuff, makes it really user-friendly for you guys. Work our way up front and finish off here. Something new we're doing this kind of model year, moving forward, model years forward. So we used to do a 24-inch tread ride up front to kind of help you guys with some rock dings. For all our bumper pulls, we're pretty much going to this 36-inch, so we're giving you guys an extra foot up of this tread right on all our inventory trailers. Just again, help from those rock chips perspectives. This stuff's gonna hold up a lot better to rock chips. Again, it's gonna ding, but you're not gonna see it. Whereas if we run these painted sheets down and you catch a rock on there, it's gonna chip your paint up. It's gonna dent that 050 sheeting. Again, just giving you guys a little bit better option as far as protecting your investment. Up here at the front, kind of standard stuff. We do have your 2 and 5/16 coupler, your safety chains, your breakaway cable, and then again your 7-pin ran back to its housing there. It is just a manual jack. We can easily throw an electric hydraulic jack on any trailer we have sitting here. Whether it's a bumper pull or a gooseneck, we can easily do that for you guys. But if you're interested in this trailer, the stock number is 5N250444. Again, it's a 2026 Cimarron Norstar 2-horse bumper pull. If you're interested in this trailer, want to custom build your own trailer, maybe interested in some other inventory trailers similar to this one, feel free to give me a call. Again, my name's Tanner here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Fredrick, Colorado. Phone number is 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.